What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything. This right here is my young brother right here. He's been a big supporter of mine.
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me.
And unhealthy relationships on top of adding drugs and alcohol to the mix coming to a head, and you know, I was just so desperate, and I tried to take my life.
Patti Bieber, the mother of Justin Bieber, is supposedly now coming to grips with the concept that Usher and Diddy are allegedly grooming her son. This information comes from reported sources. Patti is reportedly getting ready to go out about all that Justin went through as a youngster while working in the industry, according to these sources. The rumors that Diddy has been doing something to Justin have been around for a considerable amount of time, as you are surely aware. And only lately Jaguar Wright expressed his disapproval of Usher for giving Justin to Diddy. Nevertheless, Jaguar stated that she cannot solely blame Usher because she was also a victim of the situation. Further evidence that the entertainment industry contributes to the perpetuation of a cycle of abuse is provided by this. On the other hand, how much does Justin's mother know about the allegations that Diddy and Usher are grooming Justin? Is this the reason why Justin suffered a mental breakdown and finally decided to give up on his career? It has been a month since Cassie filed her bombshell complaint against Diddy, in which she accused him of engaging in DV-forced freak-offs with male staffers and a variety of other heinous acts related to sexual assault. Cassie's lawsuit opened the floodgates, and over the course of the next few weeks, social media has unearthed other alarming claims against Diddy. This is despite the fact that Diddy reached a settlement with Cassie in a span of less than 24 hours, taking into consideration the troubled connection that Diddy has with his young proteges Usher and Justin Bieber. It is possible that Diddy has subjected both Usher and Justin to freak-off sessions that are comparable to those that he has experienced. Released Cassie into, and Patti Bieber, Justin Bieber's mother, is said to feel that this is the reason why Justin is currently coping with significant trauma and mental health concerns. Justin was formerly the most famous teen star on the entire planet, as you are all aware. He was at the top of the world at one point. On the other hand, something went wrong along the line, and it appears like Justin has completely lost all of his enthusiasm for producing music. He sold his whole song repertoire for a total of $200 million back in February. The next month, he abruptly called off his global tour, which had been due to begin. What is equally peculiar is the fact that Justin does not appear to have any interest in creating songs under his own name anymore. Nevertheless, he made a guest appearance on Diddy's song Moments off his 5th studio album, Off the Grid, which was released all the way back in September. Fans are perplexed by the fact that Justin has accepted to perform on Diddy's album, despite the fact that he does not have as much time as he would want to tour and record his own songs. Apparently, there have been new claims that have arisen claiming that Justin has some kind of trauma relationship with Diddy that dates back years before. During the month of September, when Diddy made the announcement that Justin would be included on his album, he posted a video of Justin working in his studio and captioned it with the following: "Justin Bieber has become one of the most famous celebrities globally. It was while he was playing his guitar outdoors on the street that I first encountered him. To be able to call him a good friend and brother is an honor for me. It wasn't until recently that I had the opportunity to collaborate with him. God is the all-powerful being." Diddy, however, stated that he had met Justin while he was playing the guitar outside on the street. In order to provide you with some background information, it is said that Usher was the one who introduced Justin to Diddy when Justin was about 12 years old. This conclusion is completely illogical. His mother, Patti, began posting recordings of him singing on YouTube by she uploaded them. Scooter Braun, who was formerly Justin's manager, became interested with his former boss after seeing one of these films, and he was so confident that Justin had the potential to become the next great thing that he hunted out the theater that Justin was playing at, which was housed at his school. Finally, he called his mother, Patti, and asked her to allow Justin to travel to Atlanta with him. Patty, on the other hand, subsequently revealed that she had some reservations about releasing Justin since he was Jewish, and she wanted him to concentrate on Christian-sounding songs. Patty recalled praying to God in 2009, saying, "I said, God, I gave him to you." The interview was conducted with the New York Times. "You have the ability to bring me a Christian man who is wearing a Christian dress. Why would you want this Jewish boy to be Justin's man? Do you not want him to be?" Nevertheless, Patty disclosed that she had conferred with the elders of her church, and they were successful in persuading her to permit Justin to go to a scooter. Although Justin was only 133 years old at the time, he traveled to Atlanta on a scooter in order to record demo recordings. Just 1 week later, Usher gave the same interview to the New York Times, during which he took him under his wing and treated him similarly. Usher's assistant, Ryan Good, was selected to be Justin's road manager and swagger coach, according to Justin's mother, who recalls the appointment. After that, she said Justin has undergone a significant amount of change. Take into consideration that Patty was a teenager when she became a mother and that she raised Justin all by herself when Jeremy, Justin's father, abandoned her. She was also going through her fair share of difficulties, and at the age of 17, she seriously considered ending her own life. Therefore, it is likely that Patty believed that this was the only way to provide Justin with greater prospects than she had, and she had faith that the scooter and Usher would safeguard him. Nevertheless, after Scooby and Usher gained over, Patty was no longer able to have any influence on him. No 15-year-old wants to be around his mother 24/7, and no mother wants to be around her 15-year-old 24/7, either, she said in an interview with the New York Times in 2009. This may be the case, but why would a man who is 40 years old want to spend 48 hours with a woman who is 15 years old and is not a member of his family? Because that is exactly what took place in 2009, when Justin was sent to spend 2 days hanging out with Diddy, and in this video that has since become iconic, Diddy stated that he was unable to reveal what he and Justin were going to do. On the other hand, he asserted that it would be the fantasy of a 15-year-old. However, even if Justin was a starstruck individual who really wanted to spend time with Diddy, the question remains, what was Diddy's reason for spending 48 hours with a 15-year-old youngster who was not even allowed to legally consume alcohol? You may have heard Diddy remark that he was the legal guardian of Usher. Usher himself confessed that he was just 13 or 14 years old when L.A. Reid made the decision to send him to Puffy Flavor Camp, despite the fact that he did not disclose his age. Additionally, there is a video that has gone viral in which Diddy is heard telling Kevin Hart that he and Usher used to wake up together and wrestle when Usher was 10 years old. To put this into perspective, Diddy is 10 years older than Usher, which means that it is somewhat peculiar for a man who is 19 years old to wake up to a youngster who is 10 years old and is not related to him. It would appear like Usher has grown more distant from Diddy over the course of the years. However, Diddy had a pattern of making Usher feel awkward whenever he was in front of the camera. The question of why they no longer hang out is posed to Usher by Diddy, who puts him on the spot. And now, take a look at how Diddy did the same thing with Justin Bieber around 1 year after they had a hangout that lasted for exactly 48 hours. In addition to this, there are stories floating around that Diddy was the one who introduced Justin to drugs at his parties. Additionally, it is purportedly the reason why Justin sought to prevent other young musicians from following in his footsteps. When asked about his experiences as a kid star, Justin broke down in tears during an interview with Zan Lowe in the year 2020. He also discussed his protectiveness of Billie Eilish and reminisced on his path. After all of these alarming new claims against Diddy appeared in the midst of Cassie's lawsuit, rumors arose that Justin's mother, Patty, is supposedly finally beginning to doubt Diddy's connection with Justin. This comes after the lawsuit was filed by Cassie. On the other hand, insiders close to Patty are claiming that she is unable to tackle this topic with Justin since she is apparently experiencing a great deal of remorse for allowing him to go with Usher and Diddy. The fans, on the other hand, have a range of emotions regarding all of this. While some of them believe that Patty just did not know any better, others are criticizing her, as well as Usher's mother, for selling their kids to the industry. A fan expressed their confusion by asking, "I'm sorry, but I have to say it. Why did Usher's mother send her son, who was 14 and 15 years old at the time, to New York to live with Diddy? And then, many years later, exactly the same thing happened to Justin Bieber's mother. Look at this. Everywhere there is trauma." In addition, another individual stated, Well, it's not too much of a stretch for me because it's obvious. Justin's mother sold him and made millions off of him while Justin was being taken advantage of by Diddy and multiple people at those parties he used to have. He did the same thing to Usher. However, what about you? If Diddy is accused of doing something to Justin, do you believe Justin's mother was aware of it? Please leave a comment below and then go to watch the next video.